I don't know how Chuck kept it together talking to Steve Sweeney and Michael Graham for that matter, because Michael Graham's feisty and he's funny too.
They're both actually comedians and political legends. You know, Steve, we alluded to it in the conversation, ran for Pope and he lost.
I heard that.
He also ran for mayor, and he doesn't really do it with much seriousness. Like, he doesn't put signs up and everything else. His campaigning methods are not something I suggest, but wild characters, and we love having him on the show, because that's what we're about, wild characters and fun. That's what New England is.
Had a lot of fun as well today, Chuck, at the YMCA in Brighton. Go ahead, do it. You look like the village people. And the Celtics were there, Brandon Bass, Walter McCarty, and guess who else was there? One of your favorite chefs, the guy you taught how to make grilled cheese, Ming Tsai.
Oh, I was actually going for the Muppet Chef, you know that guy. But Ming Tsai, my second favorite chef of all time.
Yeah, I heard that about you, and Ming Tsai told me what his favorite meal was. Ming, what's the importance of this program for you?
You know, huge props to Sun Life for thinking about combining with the Y. I mean, the Y is everywhere, right? And youth of America come to the YMCA, YWCA to get healthy, but to hopefully better their life. Obesity, which is the #1 cause for diabetes, is rampant. Not only in this country, right? I mean, there's millions that have it here, type 2. Here's a great fact. It's a horrible fact. In China, in 4 years' time, there's going to be 250 million diabetics in China alone. There's not enough insulin in the world to cover that. So this is a real pandemic now. This is not just like, okay, we're a little bit overweight. 1 out of 2 kids are borderline obese. And the New York Times today, front page, it just said very clearly, if you're obese as a child, a third of you are going to be obese as an adult. So at this age is when you got to educate.
What is the bottom line best meal that you eat right now?
Best meal I've ever made? Yeah. Oh, wow, that's a tough one. Oh, my God. I don't know. I mean, the best thing I love cooking is Peking duck, because it's a 36-hour process. The best thing I think along these lines, you know, I think, and my kids love it to death, is our house fried rice, right? We take 50-50 brown rice with white rice, which is a kind of a trick because brown rice is so much better for you, right? White rice is basically sugar. You add whatever meat you like to eat, and you don't have to add meat if you're vegetarian, as long as you add a soy sauce, which is a better way to add sodium without adding too much sodium. Fried rice with garlic and ginger scallion, any kid or adult will eat it like their last meal.
I'm sold.
Okay,
good. The issue of diabetes in America is really a public epidemic. You know, you think about 26 million Americans who suffer from diabetes, another 79 million who are pre-diabetic, many of whom are young. And so young adults, it's really about the future of saving our kids in terms of helping them have a healthy opportunity for financial wellness too, because education and health, you know, really equate to financial wellness.
And how influential has this been, your partnership with the Celtics?
Oh, this has been great. We've really enjoyed and benefited from the partnership with the Celtics over the last several years across multiple endeavors here in the greater Boston area. And we've also teamed up with the YMCA on a number of initiatives. And so it's sort of a triple threat here, the Celtics, the YMCA, and Sun Life.
All right, if I want to get healthier, what's my #1 goal?
#1 goal in getting healthier is eat well. So we've got a great program that we're going to have today around eating well, exercise, and I think mental, fitness too.
1 out of 3 ain't bad. Thanks, Wes.
Okay, thank you.
The YMCA is about youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. So this combination of the Celtics and, of course, Sun Life, along with the YMCA, brings all those things together to help prevent an illness or disease that we know is preventable. And so we just feel proud to be a part of it because we have so many young folks. We want to help build the right habits now. Build them now so that they can live a life of health and wellness. And that's what we're here to support today through Sun Life and the Celtics. So we're very proud to be a part of this partnership.
I think it's very important. It's one of the most essential things, what you put in your body, because you want to be able to get energy over the long haul, over the season, each and every night. That wrong foods in your system, you can't do that. I'm sure they watch a lot of NBA basketball games with their fans, and playing in the NBA is very cool. And if that helps you get to that step, why not? And there are a lot of foods that are good for you that really taste good too. And so It's just about experimenting with those what you like and just adding those. And I mean, there's times where you can cheat a little bit, but I mean, you just have to have the right balance and more importantly, put the right things in the system most of the time. But every once in a while, you can have some cake or have something. You just have to make sure that you're not doing it a lot.
I put the right thing in my body. You know.
What are they?
I do a lot of juicing, a lot of fruits, juicing a lot of vegetables, things of that nature. And I kind of like, I eat things that for the day. Like I wouldn't eat like a big plate of like pasta or anything if I didn't have a game. I kind of eat just to get energy, to have energy, things of that nature. But yeah, just putting the right things in your body is, I think, is the most important thing. Putting the right things in your body, you know, it gives you the best chances of playing your A game. I don't eat for taste. But, you know, I know kids, you know, kind of eat for taste. So fruit is very sweet. So you try a lot of fruit.
Do this. He's like, look, chef, I'm a pro athlete. I want to eat this way. Is that possible? And it's very possible. I mean, ask. Even if you go out, you can ask. And by the way, don't double up on the bread basket. Don't eat 2 things of butter, right? I mean, that's very simple. And don't drink those sodas. And just don't drink sugar beverages, right? That's such a waste. If you're gonna waste it on cake. Garlic oil is my secret. You can buy garlic oil in all these great shops now. If you cook broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and garlic oil, my kids come running. You smell that smell of garlic, kids will eat it.
It was a great cause today at the YMCA in Brighton, not only for the Celtics and Sun Life Financial, but for diabetes, which is a terrible problem around the country and around the world.
Well, you know, I have come across so many people who battle with this in their own families, and let's face it, John, I mean, when we first started this program, it was about trying to make a difference, make people's lives a little bit better, and, you know, I mean, this affects millions of people in America and countless people here right in our own backyard, and what the Celtics are doing with the Y, Sun Life, it's a privilege for us, number one, that we can even be a little part and help spreading the message, and, you know, you did a great job. That was a lot of fun, and I think that's the number one reason why we do this show.
No doubt about that. We'll be back right after this.